auditor to be able to look at what has been done. And therefore, I think once we pass this report, Mr. Speaker, will then request that the government actually moves with speed to be able to at least start initiate the program, be able to see what happened in this report, so that you can be able to check some of the land. And I think you can see even in Nakuru, there's that kind of thing. So, Mr. Speaker, we want to have this investigated in broad daylight, because there's a lot of corruption in some of the clinics as the team went round, and I want to support this report without repeating what the chairman has said, that we should move with speed. Once it is actually confirmed, within 3 months, to be able to ask those in the anti-corruption and DCI to move the speed to be able to investigate this corruption in some of these medical clinics, what have you. With those few remarks, because of the time, I want to ask the members actually to support this report, because the committee took time to be able to come up with this very, very reasonable report. I support the report. The Honorable Window.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I stand to support the Committee of the Public Investment Committee on Social Services, Administration and Agriculture on consideration of the Auditor's General Reports and compliant state corporations. Honorable Speaker, we are now starting to reap the benefits of having split public accounts committees into various subcommittees. When it was one big committee, they did not have the time, the energy, and to dig deep into so-called smaller matters like this one. Honorable Speaker, at least with at this rate, the country is going to be seized of the issues that are bedeviling some of these state corporations and MDS. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, the report also brings out a very fundamental issue. Many times we pass various acts of parliament, these to become acts of parliament, and we create very many small bodies, small organs, small councils or committees to operationalize the act of parliament. Unfortunately, probably there are too many, they are too small, and their mandate is not very clear. The cabinet secretary responsible for operationalizing those particular acts of parliament simply ignores, knowing there are no negative consequences, there are no adverse consequences on the management or operationalization of those acts. So therefore, actually, then this calls into question, how do we prepare our bills, how do we make our laws, and then how do we operationalize our laws? And that's why many times when we stand here at the committee of the whole House, Honorable Speaker, me and you and Dr. Nyekana are veterans, we point out of these funny things that because we do not have numbers, nobody takes care, nobody takes note, and comes down the line to embarrass everybody who is responsible for this particular operationalization of this act. Honorable Speaker, allow me to pick two particular agencies that I have mentioned here. And I do so, let me declare from the word go that number 18 and number 19, Estate Agency Registration Board, that's page 9 of the report, and the Valuers Registration Board are boards, professional bodies that register members in the landed profession, which I'm a senior member, and therefore I have authority to speak. Honorable Speaker, if you look at the two substantive acts, the Valuers Act and the Estate Agents Act, the very structure and architecture of the boards are an appendage of the permanent secretary. You would find, Honorable Speaker, when you look at the sources, for example, the Estate Agents Board, Estate Agents Act Section 27 reads, the Cabinet Secretary may, with the